Technology subject. Some basic definitions. So very first term is cement paste. Now you can understand that what is the meaning of cement paste. That means it is just suspension of cement particles in water. Cement particles are suspended in water and that type of material is known as cement paste. Then we will discuss about the mortar, and mortar is, now you have added fine aggregates in the cement paste. So in simple language we can say mortar is suspension of fine aggregates in cement paste as per our design methodology. And next is concrete. Now what we will doing in concrete, we can say it is suspension of coarse aggregate in cement mortar which we have already prepared. So that means there are basically three type of materials. One is paste, other is mortar, and the third one is concrete. And accordingly, they have their different properties. Now, concrete can be further divided into, or you can classify concrete just as normal concrete. Normal concrete means it is just a simple cement concrete which we use in normal construction work. That means in simple construction work, not a specialized type of construction activities. Then second type is reinforced cement concrete. Now you can see here cement concrete is reinforced with some material. So we can just improve the properties of cement concrete by reinforcing some material. In the earlier years, you can say maybe 100 years back, cement concrete was actually lime concrete. So that time you can reinforce it with bamboos or straws or any other type of material which can reinforce them, so that we can just improve the properties of cement concrete where which properties that cement concrete is lacking. So later on you will be able to understand more effectively. So reinforced cement concrete is cement concrete plus reinforcement. That means here in our syllabus we will be reinforcing cement concrete with steel. So steel bars will be embedded in the cement concrete, and that composite material will be termed as reinforced cement concrete. More popularly, it is known as RCC. Then another special type of concrete is fiber reinforced concrete. You can say it is FRC basically. So here what we are doing, we are using additionally some fibrous material. Fiber may be of many types. They may be of steel fiber or polypropylene fiber or any type of fibrous material. So what we are doing here, we are using fibers or we are adding fiber to the cement concrete. And other special concretes we can prepare so that we can modify the desired property of concrete as per our requirement by using some admixtures or some special type of material which can improve the properties which we want to improve of ordinary cement concrete. Now the properties of concrete which we are more interested in the design part. So first of all, very important property of every material, that is strength of the material. Whether it is a cement, whether it is concrete, whether it is steel or any type of material. So our main focus is first of all to explore what is the strength of that particular material. So here our focus will be on strength aspect or strength property of concrete. So in general, strength of material, any material, is basically a measure of the amount of stress required to fail it. Or in other sense we can say what is the maximum stress which we can apply to that particular material so that it should not fail. So that maximum stress will be the strength of that particular material. Now in case of concrete structure may be subjected to direct compression, as in case of actually loaded columns, or there may be some tension or flexural stresses. In case of beams, beam will be subjected to flexural stresses. So various type of stresses will be there in case of concrete structures as per their utilization or as per their role. Now what is concrete? It's a very simple concept which we have to understand so that we can easily exploit their properties. So first of all, we have to define what basically concrete is. So we can say concrete is a composite material. So concrete is a composite material that consists of mixture of hydraulic cement, aggregate and water. These are the three basic materials. First of all, you need some hydraulic cement, that means cement which can give some chemical reaction when water is added to it so that it can give the binding properties. And the second thing is aggregate, and aggregate are of two types, fine aggregate as well as coarse aggregate, depending on the size of the aggregate. And third important part is water. Now these other things, you can prepare concrete only with the help of these three materials, or you can add some admixtures, some fiber or other cementitious material if you are interested in improving the basic properties of the concrete. And some cementitious material you may add some fly ash, some slag, silica fume, micro silica, and various other type of materials you can add on, and they will be termed as just as admixtures. You can even replace some part of the cement with some other material which will give similar or better binding properties. So here we are able to understand that what is concrete? Concrete is a composite material. So that means when concrete is getting hardened, then it will behave as a composite material, as a another different type of material. Now it will not be only cement or aggregate or water. Now very important assumptions which we take in the utilization of concrete. Now we assume that concrete is a homogeneous material. Now we are well aware that in general concrete at sites is prepared by hand mixing or some other mechanical way of mixing, and we are not sure whether you can prepare the homogeneous material. So to use its properties, to understand its properties and its utilization, first of all we have to assume that it is a homogeneous material so that we can assess its various properties. Now, as the term concrete, now let us understand concrete is basically a term which is originated from Latin word concretus. Now concretus means to grow. Similarly, concrete is expected to gain its strength till the process of formation of heat of hydration products happen. You are well aware that in concrete, cement react with water and it will produce some heat, and that process is known as hydration process. Now this cement will get hydrate and new products will be formed, just like CSH gel, and those those hydrated products will be having some binding properties, and those material which are now prepared having some binding property, what they will do, they will bind aggregate and other admixture, etc. So that means it will be binding all the ingredients, and now you will get a hardened material, and that hardened material is known as concrete. Initially it was cement paste, then it became mortar, then now this mortar will be able to catch or bind all these aggregates to form a hard material, just like a rocky material.